And here come the police. Morning, sir, ma'am.
Hey, my name is John Bloom.
How you doing, John?
I'm with the campus police.
Nice to meet you.
Just wanted to come out and make contact with you.
I'm gonna give you one of these.
Okay. Are you part of an organized group or?
Yeah, it's just us. We're abolitionists.
Hey, good morning.
We're Christians. We'll give you one of these too.
Okay. Is there a particular reason why you chose our campus to protest?
Are you with them?
We're exhorting them, exhorting the church. We're not protesting. So, we're glad you guys are here. Abortion is the #1 cause of death in America, #1 cause of death in Texas. There's 20,000 orphans in Texas. 8,000 of them need to be adopted. Right now, gays and lesbians are adopting them. Christians aren't. So we're exhorting Christians to be the bride of Christ, to do the work of the church. We're saying that, Christians need to step up and do love our neighbor as ourselves, love the least of these.
Are you protesting the seminary?
No. We're not protesting at all, sir. Yeah. We're exhorting. Okay, we're bringing awareness and exhortation.
Let me rephrase that. Do you think the seminary needs exhorting?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Well, because we live in a culture that has accepted child sacrifice. Okay.
Do you think the seminary has accepted?
Yeah, they don't oppose it. They have a theological view, but if you ask, do you spend more time and money on your lawns every month than you do opposing legalized child sacrifice?
Okay.
They would say yes, we do spend more time and money on our lawns.
You're not planning on stepping on our property, are you?
No, sir.
You're going to stay on the.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are you going to be here most of the day, do you think?
As long as we want.
Would it be a problem though, like if we use the restroom or walked on the property at all? Because we're brothers in the Lord. I mean, we're not hating on them. We're not saying they're evil or wicked. I mean, we are saying that ignoring child sacrifice is bad. Like probably on your way to work, you probably drove through or past 1 or 2 abortion sacrifice centers here in Dallas.
I tell you what, you drove past a Walgreens or you drove past a CVS or a Rite Aid, you drove past an abortion center.
Do you ever do this at abortion clinics?
Yeah.
I'm out at abortion clinics every day, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and we're in front of churches and high schools and town squares, because our communities basically have accepted child sacrifice. I mean, godly men who claim the name of the Lord do nothing to oppose child sacrifice. 99.9% of them.
Okay. Do you have a card? Are you from a particular church or just?
No.
She lives right here in town. I live in Little Elm.
Okay.
Here.
I live in Raleigh.
Okay.
Let me tell you what Joel Osteen's church did to us on Sunday. Standing out, just doing this. They came out just kind of like you did, and they told us, we agree with what you're doing. We're really happy that you're here. If you step 1 foot onto that grass, we'll have you arrested.
We give this to all policemen. It talks about, it's a Christian biblical viewpoint on how godly men who are police officers don't do their job rightly before God, because they actually protect child sacrifice centers and things like that. And on and off time, they don't do anything to oppose it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you stay on the sidewalk, we've got no problem. As far as the bathroom goes, I'm going to have to check on that.
Okay.
If you are allowed to use the bathrooms, you've got to leave your signs here when you go into the building. I'll get back to you on that.
We would be respectful. If we are going to get arrested for stepping on, we would like to know, because we don't want to get arrested.
Right, and the Bible says we are to obey the laws.
Right.
Oh, come on
now.
now.
We're not threatening you with arrest. All I'm saying is that if you take the signs onto the campus, there could be a problem.
Right. Okay.
So, Robert, these gentlemen.
How are you? I'm Robert Riggs.
Hey, Todd Phillips, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Matt Tringali.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for coming out today.
They believe that the seminary needs exhortation regarding abortion because they think we don't oppose it.
Oh, well, all Christians, they have a theological viewpoint, but you have administered or done whatever you've done over the last 40 years while child sacrifice has gone unchecked.
Sure.
You know, and not only has it gone unchecked, but it's rampant. It's the #1 cause of death in America. But not only that, but like orphans in the state of Texas, there's 20,000 kids in foster care. 8,000 of them need and are waiting to be adopted. Right now, it is not the Christians who are adopting them or fostering them. It is the gays and lesbians. And I know because I'm a foster parent of 6, and I sit in all the training classes with gays and lesbians, not Christians. You know, so we're just exhorting the bride of Christ to say, do the work, light your lampstand, you know, take care, do true religion, take care of the least of these. You know, what do you spend more money on and time on? Your lawns, lighting your signs, or actually helping orphans? I know this is a place to teach theology stuff, but we don't want to just keep learning, studying, but never really learning, never practicing true religion.
Sure.
So we're just here just to say, hey, you know, here's what's going on in our town. And
Right.
here's what, as godly men, we've accepted.
Okay.
You know, CVS, you can buy an abortion pill. Not the morning after, but you can be pregnant for 4 weeks, take a pill, and abort the baby. And it's unopposed.
Certainly not. Yeah. Okay. I understand what you're asking. I do.
They've agreed to stay on the sidewalk.
Great.
They have asked about maybe using a restroom, and they agreed to leave their signs here. I mean, would that be all right?
This is what we gave him.
Sure, thank you.
Let me give you a copy.
Yeah, I'm not the ultimate decision maker, but I'll go confer with them and make sure there's no problems. And
And we
that
see
helps.
we see Christians, we're Christians as brothers and sisters in Christ.
The only thing you can't do is somebody walks by and says, I don't want that. You can't say anything to them. Just let them go, what about this?
Yeah, no, thank you. If they
And
say-
that's it. You know, that's the deal. Hopefully they'll stop talking. If they don't,
Good.
y'all
If I
can't
can take that, that'd be great.
just say, okay, have a good day.
We don't force anybody to take anything. We don't block the way.
Right.
That's
I have another one of those for you. That's just for law enforcement.
Yeah, I knew, and that's fine. Like I said, I've
Oh,
done
this
it
one right here is
before.
just for law enforcement. It talks about their role,
Oh, I gotcha.
biblical role in, you know.
Well, let me grab the. If you don't mind, I'll take that samples and make sure that
I have another
it's
one.
in the hands of those that are the. Looks like I've got 2. That's great,
There you go.
and
All
I
right,
appreciate
thank
it. Thank you guys for coming out, though.
This one's this is one.
I'm sorry.
The church, before Roe v. Wade was legal,
Yeah.
the lawmakers came to the head pastors in Dallas, right, and said, when would abortion be okay? And these head leaders said, it's never okay. And they said, well, what if the mother was going to die for the health of the mother? Would it be okay then? And these head pastors said, that would be okay. And then they said, well, what if, in the case of rape? And they said, in the case of rape in the life of the mother, it would be okay. So what Roe v. Wade did, they brought it to court and they fought it. And now the judges interpret it this way. The health of the mother means anything. If it's a psychological health or anything. So the church compromised and opened the floodgate to this drink. But the church since then only opposes it in a theological view, but not in. They don't expose it. They're not going around.
Sure.
Yeah, all right, I gave you all that.
Tell me what would your intentions be as far as length of time in protesting? Do you normally set up and work your way around the city? Do you find a place that's?
I understand your concern.
Yeah, certainly. That just getting a sense of what.
Yeah. Well, as the abolitionist societies grow, because we go out in front of biblical churches, high school and stuff like that. So we plan on being here until abortion's illegal. So now we don't really have the manpower right now.
To be everywhere.
You
in all the
know,
churches.
so we only really plan on being here today. You know, so but
And it's not a matter of we want you to disappear. What I'll do is I'll communicate to my folks so that they're all stopping their work and watching. You know, it's like, hey, guys, here's so they'll want to understand what it is, and that way I can communicate with them and say, hey, this is what's going on. And if you want information from the group, if you want to talk with them, if you want to support their efforts, come see them.
but we never do anything in secret.
Right.
Everything's in the open.
And that's awesome.
And,
That's a great way to go.
You know, we film everything that happens. You know, I mean, we have churches that call the police on us and say, "Hey, we're trying to, we're like knocking people down. They say all sorts of crazy things, you know, and so we videotape everything. And the only person that's ever been knocked down are us. You know.
Well, thanks for the information. Thanks for the way you've come about it. I think it's great to be able to share your free speech. And this is a group. It's a key topic for us. I mean, it's really important. And you're going to have a lot of folks that are writing on it and involved in it and doing a lot of stuff. So let me go take this to those that need to know, and you guys enjoy this afternoon. I certainly don't have any problems, and I'll confirm with everybody. There's a restrooms public in there. There's a round table with some chairs. If you go just to that, there's a door in, and it'll take you right to it. So
and we will always be respectful. If we go in there, we're not going to start preaching, you know, or anything like that.
No.
We do preach out here.
Yeah, you bet.
And the trees will enjoy it, I'm sure. But,
well, you get a lot of students. You can tell that's our parking is there, so we're in a pretty prominent place. This is the place to capture it. So, thank you very much. You bet.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you all.
God bless you guys.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? I'm Robert. You guys. All right. We'll
Robert,
see you.
thank you.
All right, guys. So we want to reach out in Christian love.
All right.
So
Appreciate it.
we don't want any problems.
Have a good day.
Do you mind if I take a few pictures of your sign?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get some.
Oh, that's a grizzly.
Baby.
Got it?
Gosh, I can't believe like somebody calls me like 6 times and I hang up every time.
You're an important guy, Todd.
Lakewood, New Jersey.
Turn that one around. There you go.
Well, I'm having trouble with this camera.